And we live. We are real. We are here. And I'm here to buy fish, because I'm almost out. Fish. I buy many fish. So many fish. Okay. Morning, Graham. How are you? Okay, now we look at what class to level. So I'm in the 78 range now. So I've just got Summoner and Dragoon. So I probably want to try and push Paladin into 78 now. Hello, Thyrus. How are you? So keep on Paladin. Eat some fish. Jump in a queue. Yeah, have a shower. Get rid of all the gross work off of you. Alright, Ultima, please. Ultima. Ultima. Fuck. It's Castrum.
Devastation!
I am indeed devastated. Alright, come on. I'll take my doggies for a walk. Come on, doggies. Oh wait, no, some of you are doggies. Spinneth to winneth. I think that's fair. There's nothing. No, there is something down there. Let's Beyblade. Beyblade. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, you go do that. There's always one. Go away, you damn bot. No one click on that. Oh, wait, that wasn't a click. That wasn't a link. Was a link? Yes. No one click on that. It always feels funny trying, like, running around in circles to try and pick up all the aggro. I hate that fight so much. I don't know why. Hello, hello, Johnny Wolf. So, okay, I got a question. I'm assuming it's Johnny Wolf, VGC. What does the C stand for? I assume the VG is video game. What does the C stand for? Oh, it's a Pokemon thing. Okay. Hey, Reggie. How you doing? Is it very hot where you are? Is it like a Pokemon group or something? I'm not familiar with the term at all. My knowledge of Pokemon is very, very limited. I have played Fire Red and Emerald. That's it. Oh, 36! Video game championships. Ah! I see. I guess I know a decent amount about the card game. Mostly because I managed a card store for years, so I kinda had to. Ah. I was about to ask if you had day off or a split shift, but no. Just work. Fun times. Lame. You can't hang out? So sad. Ooh, big lurk. To be fair, I do the same thing. I have my tablet on my desk that's pretty much running streams all the time. Like, if a stream opens up of someone I follow, I'll just like open the stream and then just leave it there if I can't actively watch. I should stop spinning, I'm the tank. Some fish. Just eat some fish in the middle of combat. Damn, this healer is keeping me topped the fuck up. Doop doop doop. Come at me. Hello, honeybee. A 10 stream streak, thank you. Yes, thank you very much for that. He's very appreciated. That's a long time. It's a long time to watch whatever the fuck I'm doing. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's Beyblade. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Ooh, nice. You can start feeding it warframes. I don't use the helmet segment for anything except the Archon shards. I should probably actually play around with, like, I feed, like, I keep stocking up on the things every time I have the opportunity to get an extra Warframe in. I do it, but I haven't actually what's the word? I haven't actually, like, used any of the abilities. I've subsumed a lot, but I'm a chronic collector, so I have every version. I've kept all of my base frames. So I have almost every Prime, but I also have every Warframe still. Alright, have fun at work. Hopefully it's not too blah. Alright, time to beat this bitch up. It has so many Moogle noises. Who's making Moogle noises? Just keep wailing, just keep wailing, just keep swinging, swinging, swinging. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging. That was the incorrect button. Yeah. I did it! Yay! I am a success. No, that tank put in some work. Not tank, I'm the tank. That healer put in some work. They were keeping me topped up the whole time. Why was I here? Fish. I don't need to be here anymore. Okay, so Paladin's now 78. Now we'll top up Red Mage. That was into... That was not the right button. This one. "11-minute queue. Ugh. I'm so tired. I slept awfully last night. I was like, I'm gonna finish stream a little early and go to sleep. And then I couldn't fall asleep for like 4 hours. It was great fun. I've had a nap this afternoon though. Not as late as I would have necessarily liked, largely because I ended up playing Yap Yap with some friends. What am I doing? I'm gonna go teleport to Norvrant. History? Oh. And do some Aether Current quests. This seems like a good thing to do. Because I think I've pretty much only have Ilmeg, I think. Yeah, I've only done Ilmeg. So I'll do Lakeland now. And there's not one here. Interesting. Oh yeah, I need to grease this chair. It's so squeaky. Toutest. Oh there. If you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how's about lending me a hand or two? They've got me on repair duty. And what with the sorry shape this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. It's a simple enough task. Take this here pail of mortar, find a couple of spots where the walls look ragged, and apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. What with our ranks thinned as they are, we all need all the help we can get. I love the idea of just finding a giant hole in the wall, like an actual, like, you know, big hole in the wall, and just going, a healthy dab of mortar will make this better. They're all up the thing. Oop. That didn't take 14 minutes. The game lied to me. The trap. Oh no, it's Aurum Vale. Oh no, it's Aurum Vale, and the tank's not doing the tank's doing the dumb thing of pulling the whole fucking room. I'm just gonna leave. Look at me, doing mentor things. Telling people how to do things. That doesn't seem right. I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, I've only got 1 and 2. I don't want it. I already have it. Hunter x Hunter. I was looking at this thing, it's like, why do I know the name Zoldyck? Where have I heard Zoldyck before? It's Killua's last name. This man's name is Seagull. I was expecting a Rogadin with a name like that. A sea wolf or something. But no. That's a Lala. He died. I don't know how. I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm not the healer. I only pay attention to the enemies. Got him. I do have heals and reses, so I should probably pay more attention. Just because the fact that, like, I can if I have to. Oh wait, no, I don't have heals. I don't have res or heals. They don't exist, it's fine. I love how the thing still, like, dings when I hit 50 mana on both. Like, 50 means anything, because I don't have a 1, 2, 3. I do have Phoenix Downs. I do indeed have Phoenix Downs, this is true. I have 15 of them. I keep them on me just in case. Yeah, I haven't done Aurum Vale for a hot minute. And I do not dislike that fact. Aurum Vale is annoying. I don't think I've done Aurum Vale since I was leveling up Bard through this level range. It's just fucking 1-2 on... Fucking backstep straight into a puddle. Ba-da-day. Seago attains level 99. Sure. Everyone left too quickly. Damn it! He left before I got a chance to pass. What was it doing? Oh yeah, I was fixing holes in the wall. Do 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 do. No, the book's not going to help. One moment. My cat's being silly and needs attention. Wow. Hello. Alright, that's that done. Damn it! I went too far out. I was hoping to just be able to land straight in front of him. I saw you hard at work out there, friend. I'll rest easy knowing that some of the ugliest patches of our wars are looking good as new. Are you familiar with the history of the Imperative, perchance? It was built nigh on a century ago by the elves who ruled Lakeland in those days. After the flood, it served as one of our bastions of defense against the Sin Eaters. Yes, this fort's taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting the Crystarium and its people. And it's our job to keep it standing. Material and manpower are something, because I accidentally right-clicked, so it was obscured. Of course, we couldn't do it without the generous efforts of volunteers like you. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Mayhap I could interest you in joining the guard as a full-time wall mender? I jest, of course. I've already taken enough of your time today. Thank you, friend, and be careful out there. Aether current! Ooh, do you have a storm coming? And why do you hope so? Oh, not here. When we have a storm in the middle of summer, it just makes it hot and humid instead of just hot. Damn it all! We can ill afford to lose another. Oh there, friend. Might you lend me your aid? One of my best men has yet to return from his patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, his armorer made it back safely, but my man's nowhere to be found. Could you search for him in my stead? I would go myself, but I can't very well abandon my post. Quee! Bloody beast, where do you think... It's too late, I suppose. But wait, do you reckon he's gone back for his rider? Sorry to trouble you, friend, but do you think you could follow that armoro for us? The scaly brute might be my best chance of finding our man. And take the salve with you. I reckon there's a good chance he's out there, too wounded to have made it his way back. Let's go. Yeah. Splat. Oh, excuse me. The Amuro stares intently in the general direction of Dampsol. Quee! Quee! Well, I guess we're going this way. Lake Anemone. Anemone. Good shower. The Amuro eyes the wounded soldier with a gaze that could almost be described as concern. This must be the sentry who was separated from his mount. Quee! Quee! The Amuro eyes you with an expectant gaze. You sense it, hoping that you will tend to this man's wounds. Thank you, friend. When the beast knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the end of me for sure. But however did you know where to look? My mount led you to me? You don't say. I owe you an apology, little fellow, and here I thought you ran off in fear of my foe. But it turns out you were looking for help the whole time. Can you forgive me for doubting you? Quee! And with that, I had best head back to the Imperative. Let everyone know I'm alright. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life today. This person is floating on a triangle. Pyramid. Yeah, I thought 5 minutes was a little too ambitious for a trial. Ah, there you are. I was hoping you'd return so I can properly express my gratitude. You'd be happy to know, as I would, that my man has safely returned to the Imperative. The Amuro can be stubborn brutes at times, but times like this make a man appreciate what loyal companions they truly are. I'd say this one earned himself some extra feed for dinner today. Aether current! Alright, where are the rest of them? Somewhere where I don't have access? Oh. Not access, but somewhere I haven't uncovered on the map. Oh, in the Crystarium. Okay. I think I've got 2 more to do. Tsukuyomi! Yeesh. Tsukuyomi. I should spend some company seals. I'm almost out. Well, I am out.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
I still never worked out how the fucking like moon mechanic worked for this.
Your end is near. Your death will be all the sweeter.
Oh no, I got fucked up. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. Asahi. What a little prick he is. Oh, like, I understand it in kind of concepts, but it still doesn't quite, like, click in my brain. I don't know what about it doesn't click, but something don't click. Because like, I was pretty sure I was switching sides, but then it was just like, oh no, you still die. Hello again.
In darkness, the spider lily. From mortal I rise anew. The too swift night, I shall prevail.
Switch at 3. Okay. No, I still got. I don't understand. Switch to the other, like, little orb, not just switch sides. Oh shit, both of our healers are up.
In moonlight's chill shine petals veil. Whoa.
I got one of... Shit. I thought I got one of the healers up, though. I must not have got one of the healers up, though. I can dual class raise. I forgot about that.
Suffuse with night, I shall prevail.
Go tank, you can do it. Solo her, go for it.
Your end is near.
Well, you're not soloing it if you just stand in the AoEs, but okay.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
It looks like our second tank is one of our tanks is bailing. And I don't have time for this level of pointless. What a dick statement to say.
Your end is near. Your death will be all the sweeter.
Ah! So yeah, we're entirely running as a seven man, so that's fun. Because we have yet to get a fill. I don't know if we can get a fill. Oh, okay. Damn, they made it extra difficult.
In darkness blooms the spider lily. From mortal husk, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail. Take them. Moonlight's chill shine.
I understand it now.
Take them. Suffused with night, I shall prevail. Your end is near. In sunless blue, black tendrils trail. No, not yet. Not yet. I'll grind you under my heel. Grind you under my heel.
Yeah, we did it with a 7-person. So how do we kick this person? How do I kick him? Party menu. I don't see an option for it. I'm not... Oh wait, I am party leader. I should be able to kick him then. Yeah, okay. Okay, how do I report him then? Where's the report player button? Because he was a dick. Alright, well, I'm putting this man on blast. Everyone else, everyone here, look at him. Look at this man. He's a dick. I'm putting him on blast. No, okay. Is there a report player function? Maybe somewhere. I don't see one anywhere, so... Hold on. Let's just look it up quickly. He deserves it, so... Oh, okay. Damn, that's like really obtuse way to do it. You have to go through like the contact thing. Ugh, okay, no. Can't be bothered. Okay, that put Red Mage into 78. Now I guess I switch to Ninja. Because Ninja's close. And I'll queue in for high level dungeons while I finish looking for these things. Crystarium, right? For the last one. Oh wait, there's one here. I have not done my role quests, no. I'll do the role quests when they become mandatory. Hold it right there, Greenhorn. If you thought you could just stroll right past your senior without asking how you might aid me in my duties, you have another thing coming. Is that a typo? Another think coming? It's another thing coming. Is that meant to be like a verbal quirk of this person, or is that a typo? It just so happens that I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order that must be delivered to mines at Radiska's Round. You are to take it to him, and do so with all speed. Burb. It looked like you had one leg for a second. Mm, 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 mm. Oh. Damn, queues be popping fast today. Usually they're kind of bad on Saturdays. It is Saturday today, right? Oh, I haven't done this yet! I think I have a quest to do this that I just haven't done. I didn't think I had this unlocked, actually. Wait. I can't look at the... I can't look at the duty menu while I'm here. What am I? Ninja. Where are we going? We good? This way. No? Follow the leader. Apparently we're all lost. Probably the way that the game starts us facing. There's like a thing that says, Loki, don't know which way to go. Probably the way that we start facing. Just a hunch. Fireball. 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 Laser beams. This guy's got laser beams. Oh, we gotta talk to a man. Your skills are beyond doubt, adventurers. Keep your wits about you, and you may yet go far. On to the next stage. Wait for me! I was reading. Ba-da-da-da. Gold bear. This bear's not gold. Catoblepas. Catoblepas. Catoblepas? I think that's how it's meant to be said. I remember when the Theros set for Magic came out years back, and there was a Catoblepas, the Catoblepas card in it, and everyone was like, "How the fuck do you say this?" There were memes about it. It was great. A yellow glow. What does that mean? Oh no, they're red now. What does that mean? I've been paralyzed. Cool. That wasn't anywhere near as scary as what it seemed like. Take the orb. It was an orb? That was a most impressive showing. The third and final stage awaits you. Have a circle. Have a circle. Merry Christmas. Have a circle. You've all passed my expectations, but the final test is yet to come. Something about elites. Who we fighting? Your final test shall put you against the fiercest gladiators ever to something. Excuse me, that's not a gladiator. That's a gladiator. Interesting. The final boss isn't a boss, it's a melee. Their party's really light now. You're not a beholder. Beholders. Oh shit, what happened? I got grabbed. Run away! Oh no, I got grabbed again. Why am I the one that keeps getting grabbed? Oh, I didn't get grabbed this time. It wasn't me. A glorious contest. I was hard-pressed to restrain myself from joining the fray. No! Oh. And everyone left. Oh, I got a player accommodation. Okay. We'll finish off this. I didn't get a level out of it. I wasn't entirely expecting to, but I'm a little closer now. Well met, traveler. What brings you to our outpost this day? Have this piece of paper. A supply order from Tiana at the hostile imperative. But why, pray tell, are you delivering this, and are not one of our own men? That's what I'd like to know. Mistaken for a new recruit, you say? You really should make a point to clarify the situation next time. Not that I don't appreciate your service, of course, but Tiana has a reputation for running roughshod over anyone she can. While I'm loath to impose upon you further, if you'll be returning to the Imperative regardless, I was hoping I might trouble you to deliver the supplies Tiana has requested. I am afraid the recent Synod attacks have left us rather short-handed. It will take just a short while to prepare the materials for delivery. I invite you to make yourself comfortable while you wait. Not that there's much of the way in entertainment here. It is a military outpost, after all. Perhaps you could converse with the soldiers. It'd be sure to raise their spirits, and you might just glean some useful information out of them. I've got to do things. That's so rude. Oh wait, you were up? Oh, just even further up. Yonard. Hail there, friend. Wait. Yes. Hail there, friend. Say, have you ever wondered how Radiska's Round got its name? Well, don't answer that. I've a mind to tell you anyway. Radiska was a guardsman in the early days, one of our best and bravest. As records tell, they say he gave his life holding off a horde of Siniters, just long enough for a group of refugees to flee to safety. The body of this hero was discovered right here at this tower, and ever since then it's been named in his honor. Makes a man proud to serve, I say. Yeet. Hi. A traveler. Hey. You're an odd one to pick this place for a leisurely excursion. Me? I can think of 100 places I'd rather be. But since you're kind enough to grace us with your company, why don't I tell you a bit about this place? Radiska's Round was built on the ruins of an old belfry. In more peaceful days, its clarion call would ring out through Lakeland to announce the time of day. But since the flood, however, the bell serves a purpose far more grim: to warn the residents of Lakeland of Siniter attacks. Oh, would that day return when its ring again brings only joy and not fear? Ho there, stranger. I don't get many travelers in these parts. What do you think of the Round? She's an odd one as far as forts go, wouldn't you say? Truth is, what you see today is actually the ruins of a larger structure built over a century ago. We took over what's left and converted it into a lookout tower of sorts to serve us in the struggle against the Sin Eaters. Seeing as how it stands as a major fork in the high road, the location's rather ideal, you see. We can see threats coming from miles away, and send out patrols to deal with them before they get too close. Of course, it can get kinda lonely all the way out here, but what can you do? Ugh. There you are, friend. Did my men have anything of interest to say? In any event, I hope your stay here was not overly tiresome. I'm pleased to inform you the materials have packed up and are ready for delivery. Before that, though, please allow me to compensate you for your services. Okay, now I'm just going to go to the Crystarium. And do the one in here. There's so many it could be. Actually, there's only two. it's either you somewhere in this direction in the building. Is it you? It is you. Hail, sinner. Might this old woman impose upon you to travel to Fort Job in her stead? My son, Chathwick is with the guard out there, and I have a package for him that wants delivering. I'd go myself, but my knees simply aren't up to the task. Sounds easy enough. You know, everyone should just learn to teleport. A package? It's a bomb! Oh, food from Mother. Everyone will be so pleased. Her last letter mentioned how distraught she was to hear that the members of the guard had given their lives at Holminster Switch, and how touched that so many more risked themselves to protect it. But of course she would. Our whole family is from there, after all. I expect that she wanted to express her feelings by preparing food for us. She does that. Wait a minute. You were at Holminster Switch too, weren't you? I saw you on the front lines. I knew it. I don't think I could ever forget the sight of you facing down eater after eater without even once flinching. And it's not just me. You're an inspiration to all of us. Here's an idea. What if you passed these out to the rest of the guard? I'm sure they'd be awestruck. You're just getting me to do your work because you're lazy. What the fuck? How the shit do I get up there? This way? Ah, this way. Have a sandwich. You have my thanks for this, of course, but all for the battle. I remember you well, though we lost many. I would have been many more without your aid. Splat. I didn't splat. Wicked White, you're him! You were there, in the middle of it all, strong as 100 men, a bulwark against the tide of eaters that threatened to overwhelm us. And now you've bought me a sandwich! Have a sandwich. Ah, food, thank you. And may I say, it is a true honor to have you here. Your bravery on the field will not soon be forgotten. Almost. Hi. Have a sandwich. Chathwick's mother made this? This is the best news I've had in days. Her cooking is excellent. I was sorry that we couldn't save her home, but at least the whole family made it out alive. pleased, were they? I expected as much. I apologize for asking such a trifling task of you, but we lost a lot of people on the battlefield. Anything that might raise morale is well worth trying. I thought that if they admire you even half as much as I do, well... In any case, you have my sincerest gratitude. I saved my favorite portion of the food for you, so please, take it along with my thanks. I can fly! Meow. Yay! Anyway, I gotta take a quick, just a couple minute break. I shall return shortly. And I'm back. Ah. Okay. god, I'm so much slower. This way. Stuck on a rock. Hello, Materia. How are you doing? Not even doing it on stream. I can start these quests slightly underleveled. I just can't hand them in.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthry's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmor's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain.
What?
In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
What the fuck? Sure, that's the next logical step. Jesus Christ.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required.
Oh, we got his brain going.
Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands? And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Oh, well, let's see. First, we need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found in the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armorae. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Eorzea is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Eorzea and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners?
We do have a lot of friends.
But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrad.
Yeah, that's what happens when you bring the night sky back to everything.
Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
The artist Elfino and his assistant. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tempted. Oh, I'm so tempted. But it's such an obtuse answer. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
I love her so much. She's so wonderful. I was expecting...
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival.
I was so expecting, like, all of the residents of Eorzea to be, like, fucking snooty assholes. But, like, she's, like, absolutely lovely. She's amazing.
Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land. The knowledge of locals, last I heard, and no one lives here. There's people... He did the Makoti surprise thing! I love it! He did it! But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. This will never work. Never! I shouldn't have fixed that. I never should have fixed that ruddy left. Never should have written it up here. Never should have. He's such an interesting character. Cause like, he's like, it's like he's like, I was saying it yesterday, it's like he's trying to be a bad person. But he's not very good at it. But he's just overwhelmed, I think. I think he's lazy. Oh no. Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Oshato. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You need to find another way to stroke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Oh god, I got like a little mini game. Praise mini game. What's going on? Oh shit. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size. No one's even dreamed of it. Okay, so the number 3 is out. I guess this is trial and error for... Oh, that word? He did? But he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable of among us has struggled to overcome. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not bally likely to give it. Tristel's among them, you said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Everything, even if the others don't bear personal grudge, he would never forgive us. One or 3. One? Oh, no. If you were there too, perhaps he'd be more willing to accept an apology. What am I thinking? Relying on others to fight my battles. It's disgraceful is what it is. And it might even make things worse. And in the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they'd think the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd! Okay, not 3. Yeah? It's less absurd than the change. Ooh, that was a big flash. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. From that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. But realistic or not, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we failed to reach Vorthri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters, and will meet a horrible end. We could build Talos for battle? I thought of that, I assure you, but I'm afraid Talos cannot contend with Sin Eaters. If they could, I would never have come to Yulmore. And nevertheless, I appreciate your earnest attempt to find a solution. Oh. It makes me wonder. What is it that drives you? Tell me, why did you throw yourself in the midst of such a grueling struggle? Okay, so I need to appeal to him. I got roped into it. Feels like he would empathize with the situation. Nope. Nope, that was bad. So you do not fight willingly, just like me? We may put on a smile, but behind it, there's no doubt. There's only doubt. If even your heart is in it, there's no hope for any of us. No point in building the Talos. No, I failed! I said one bad thing. Okay, we'll try this again. Same sequencing of words. Yes. I'm gonna try the other one on this actually. Because I said this. No, I'll still say that one. Okay. The standard answer. To protect those I love. Indeed. What else could compel us to face such dangers? I too have someone I wish to protect, with whom I want to live out my days in peace. It's buzzing with motivation. Yes, yes, by the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers, with Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Eorzea. No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friend of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not an idealistic creature? 'Tis not an easy thing to achieve one's dream, my friends. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubt, surely there is a spark of desire, the desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling. Like the old days, I would be the first to see your Talos. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. I'm glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? Why do I look so grumpy? Is it because I'm suspicious of the phrasing of the thing that he said, because my character remembers who said those words to him, but I don't. I still think it's Grahatia. Did, like, someone during the Crystal Tower arc say that? Well. Something about, making the impossible possible or something. I don't remember the exact phrasing, but he said, like, an old friend of mine once said, blah, 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 and I'm like, you're a mysterious entity, you're not allowed to have old friends. Okay, I cannot be ninja for this. I have to be 78, so I'll just keep chugging along with Dragoon, I guess. You have every right to be angry with us. But please, listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Golg by means of a talos of heretofore unforeseen proportions. However, I cannot do so without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Vorthri is not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends. But I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past. And we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please, see our friends to Mount Golg. You have my word. That's the most motivated thing he's said this whole time. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building. Nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. Wicked white. Is there a problem? See, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item we need to bring Talos to life. The heart? That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So, while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing life to a Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. If you seek material for Talos' heart, I know people who might be able to assist. They are the Thulls, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they'll be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them who showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You'll find the Thulls at their village in the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamot, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty lally ho. Permit me to join you, Ashato, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. It would help me to keep my joints limber. I just didn't read that part. I'll leave the heart to the two of you. Then, a variety of ore doesn't matter so much as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Interesting architecture. Lally hole. So this is Tomra. Seldom do we see the dwarfen folk at the Crystarium, to now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. He is kind of short. Lally ho! I personally find that amusing because I say that a lot in real life. When someone says something that sounds a bit funny, my immediate response is always, "What did you just call me?" So okay, Materia, you maybe would have done this because you're a Lalafell person. Going through Shadowbringers as a Lalafell, right? Because all of the races have a direct parallel. Except for the Lalafell, because the Lalafell are the dwarves. And the dwarves are very different looking. Was there like additional dialogue and comments and stuff in the game? Oh, okay, you wasn't Lala doing... Okay. Lally-ho? What sorry excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lad? Your stones! Come, let's try it again. Lally-ho! Lally-ho! Not bad, not bad. But there's room for improvement. Any road. Now, I think we've observed common courtesy. Who are you, and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thol family. May we speak with Chief Zamot? Why, yes, you may. I am Zamot, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity that sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Well, and there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano and all them senators neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, the kind of ore you seek is precious to us too. If I let you have it, only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy, by means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the lines of Thol. One moment. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. That sounds ominous. What are you looking at? Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So, when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial that tests the 3 traits of all good miners can't do. Test the 3 traits all good miners can't do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Oh, is this a Minecraft reference? Now, look on my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves, as wear helms that are different. What? I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Lally-ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you'll use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Oh, okay. It's just like the blowgun thing. I was hoping for something like fucking Air Force One. Nope, that's a bird. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Aye, that's the way. Next time it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Next time, they'll be then those wear the right helm. You shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you let the stone fly. Well done. A fine show of discernment and dexterity. Oh, I just need to do it once? Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief now, and get on with putting an end to all this strenuous... something. I clicked too fast. That was some impressive shooting, lad. Consider me satisfied. I was about to try and shoot the Crystal Exarch, because I saw him down there. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the one you seek. Did you know that Eorzea is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. And every so often, the selfsame veins yield what's called Earthseed. A rare ore steeped in magic. Excuse me. Time was, we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look, and no place surer than Georgar's Tuel? Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Grogs. The greedy souls claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. That was never a more odious lot than them gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless horsens, but then we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Earthseed, you've got to deal with the gogs. Reckon you're up for the challenge? We have dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll go with him. You, Court? I couldn't help overhearing. I know the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gold, but I didn't know why. To think the last Light Warden's hiding up there. Is this someone I meant to know? The fate of Kalusia. No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This is Kurt. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarves. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed to do was dig, he'd be a dwarf. But he's liable to become a sin eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. Oof. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight. But I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. I take care of you, you take care of the ore. Thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Korak, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe though, will you? Oh. We most assuredly encounter sin eaters. We will most assuredly encounter sin eaters along the way. Though, with you in our company, will be a more spectacle than a concern. I have had something happen. I have had something. A personal thing come up. I need to go deal with that, so I'm gonna end stream early. I apologize. I should be back on tomorrow. I'll put some updates in the Discord if anything changes, but I should be on tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry to cut it so short and so unceremoniously as well. But yes, I need to head off very quickly. I apologize. Thank you.